Daisy. That's the name of Daisy Martinez's Food Network TV show. And you're going to understand why when you see how Daisy celebrates the holidays.
For TV chef Daisy Martinez, the holidays are the most wonderful time to spend with family and friends. She grew up in a large Puerto Rican family in Brooklyn, New York. Her mother and grandmother taught her the joys of cooking tasty Latin food and how to create rich family traditions. Now, Daisy wants to show you how to have some festive fun by adding a little Latin flair to your holidays.
Well, please welcome to the 700 Club, Daisy Martinez. It's wonderful to have you here.
Thank you, Terry. It's wonderful to be here.
We have a wonderful book we're going to tell folks about that's so beautifully put together, and you've put a fabulous meal together, but you say that this kind of entertaining really can be done effortlessly.
Absolutely. You know, Terry, everyone is so stressed for the holidays, the shopping, the guests. So I try to do things, because I'm a mom, it's the biggest hat that I wear, with do-ahead steps, so that at the last minute, my entertaining is stress-free.
Oh, that's wonderful. Do you do that even with your table presentation and things like that?
Absolutely.
You have the whole
Set the table
out.
the night before. I get my daughter, my 15-year-old, in on it, and the day of, it's all taken care of, right?
That's what have you prepared for us for this holiday meal?
We have some really festive food. Do you love ceviche?
I don't know what ceviche is. What is
call
that?
Ceviche Peruvian sushi. The great thing about ceviche is that the fish is actually cooked in citrus, in lemon and lime juice.
Then I do like ceviche.
Absolutely. The fish is beautiful. It's opaque. It's got great texture. We drain the citrus. I have some beautiful ruby red grapefruit segments, and I give it a kiss of olive oil with some cilantro and mint. Heaven. Ooh. It's such an elegant appetizer. The greatest thing about this, you do it the day before. Put it in the fridge, forget about it. When you're ready to serve it, you drain it.
My kind of item.
There it is.
But look how beautiful this setting is.
Well, this is absolutely wonderful. You know, people think for the holidays, turkey. Nobody thinks of chicken. Yes. But chicken is inexpensive, really delicious, and I really given it a little Daisy spin.
What did you do to it?
I stuffed it with a mushroom picadillo. Ooh. Picadillo means chopped fine, so it's chopped mushrooms, and a sweet plantain mash. Sweet plantains, not to be mistaken with breakfast bananas.
Yes.
They're a little starchier, a little more savory, have great texture.
Aren't they? Yeah.
Well, they're a little bigger.
Oh, a little bigger?
Yeah, the sweet plantains. And sweet plantains start off as green. They're savory. And when you let that starch turn to sugar, they're delicious. Well, you have the mushroom and the sweet plantain, and who likes Brussels sprouts?
I do.
I do. Me too.
Love Brussels sprouts.
I don't get people say, oh, no, I can't get my kids to eat. My kids ask for Brussels sprouts. And what I like to do with Brussels sprouts is just shave them thin. The less you do to them, the better, because you want texture and taste. A little fennel seed, a little butter, a little salt and pepper. We're good to go.
Good to go.
Isn't that great?
What is this?
Well, you know, Terry, I love when I have guests for the holidays. I love them to take a little something. I like a little thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for coming from my home, for sharing my home, and for helping me create memories for my family. So I like to make Coquito, which is the Puerto Rican spin on eggnog. It's got evaporated milk, condensed milk, a couple of eggs, and cream of coconut. A little vanilla and cinnamon. Hello, can we say Christmas?
Really? I mean, I don't even have to taste it. I can tell it's good.
And it's nice to send your guests off with a little something as a token.
And this whole setting is just so beautiful and welcoming.
And festive, right?
It is.
And we've got some stuff to do today.
We do. What are we going to make?
We're making chocolate-covered cherry bread pudding.
This is the dessert.
Yes, this is the dessert aspect.
I love the choice of this for our live.
And, you know, I have some eggs over here that I'm going to break up. Okay. And while I'm doing that, I have some cream simmering in that pan.
Is there something you want me to do to that?
Yes, we're going to add semi-sweet and bittersweet chocolate chips to that.
Should I do it right now?
Yeah, let's turn the heat off.
Okay.
Because I don't want that chocolate to seize. Just let it sit for a second. Pour the chocolate in, let it sit for a second. That'll soften the pellets up.
What does it mean if it seizes?
Well, it gets grainy and the chocolate kind of breaks. I've added 2 cups of cream and a cup of sugar to the beginning of the custard here.
Okay.
And we really have to give it a little elbow grease to get it going.
So do I just gently keep stirring this?
Yeah, you'll feel, go ahead and add your chocolate.
Okay.
And then let's talk about the bread that I'm going to use.
Yes.
This braid is called the Challah bread.
Yes.
But if you can't find challah, you can use any rich egg bread.
Like
you can use
egg bread.
brioche or anything like that. And the staler the bread, the better.
Really?
And you know what?
I think I can accommodate you at my house.
What's great about this is that waste not, want not, right? We get that going. Okay, so we cube it up. And like I said, it's almost like croutons. You see, it's nice and hard.
You feel that?
Yeah, the drier it is.
Wow, yes.
You see, now
really
that
dry.
soaks up. That really drinks up the custard.
Ah, okay. So this is do I want this cinnamon in there?
Yes. Let's go ahead and do the
just
cinnamon.
put it all. And what about these are
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see. Oh, beautiful. You have a nice satiny, look at this.
That is beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous? And that's what we want. We don't want the chocolate to break. And then I'm going to ask you to pour this into
this mixture here?
Yeah, into the mixture here. Go ahead.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
How beautiful is that?
That is satiny. Yum.
Isn't that great?
That is perfect.
And then to that, we're going to add our breadcrumb. And ideally, Terry, we would let this sit for about 30 minutes.
Just to soak.
Just to soak, because this way the bread gets nice and ooey and gooey and custardy and delicious. And now we can add
to like about that. Now, do you want to put the...
Now we want our cherries.
These are cherries.
Dried cherries. How fabulous.
Oh, my
And you can find
word.
dried cherries pretty much anywhere anymore. Specialty stores, your health food store. You could do cranberry if you wanted. You could add nuts to this. I mean, contrary to what your mama told you, I say play with your food. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you're just mixing that up.
We are. And then we're going to go ahead and pour it into a buttered baking dish. I don't think we're going to be able to fit all of this in there. And then I'm going to ask you if we
Should I go get the one that's
How
done so
about
we can
that?
see what the finished product looks like? Great.
Oh, yeah, look, we did. We fit all of it in there. Yummy. And we'll have to bake this one
my
off for the
word.
crew.
This is beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Gorgeous. And the thing that we can't share with folks at home, but we wish we could, is the smell.
Smell, isn't it wonderful?
It's to die for.
And would you permit me, Terry, to serve you a portion?
I would probably dislike you if you didn't.
And this is really great. Look at this.
Wow.
Isn't that, look at the texture of that. You know, I like to make mine right as the guests arrive so that they get the beautiful fragrance of that going on in the kitchen. And you could serve it with a dollop of whipped cream or even just a little ice cream. Look at how nice and warm it is.
That is amazing.
And you get to taste, Miss Terry.
Thank you, Daisy. Oh, yum.
See, I like it like this, nice and hot.
Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that delicious?
I can't even tell you how fabulous it is because I just want to lick this plate and this fork. It's
But
so good.
it's festive, it's inexpensive. I mean, you're using leftovers, so it's good kitchen economics.
Daisy, you get my vote. I just want you to know her book is called Daisy's Holiday Cooking. It's available wherever books are sold. Also, she has a recipe for chocolate-covered cherry bread pudding. Lee Webb, I knew you'd be here.
Pat told me to come over and get some.
Okay.
I just can't resist.
Do you mind using my fork just a minute?
No, I don't mind at all.
Okay.
I don't mind at all.
You have got to taste
This is one of nature's miracles,
Okay, careful,
honestly.
it's warm.
I know. Are you so?
Just like,
isn't it great? It's one of
so
my-
be at Daisy's house Christmas Eve. We're all going to be there together.
Yay!
Bread pudding's on the menu. Along with a lot of other fabulous things. And Daisy and I were just saying how great it is when you can use the traditions of your family to celebrate in your home and create more tradition and with your friends. So get this, cbn.com. You'll find the recipe for the bread pudding. Thank you. You're
Feliz
amazing.
Navidad.
Amen. We're going to be right back with more of the 700 Club after this, and Lee will be here eating this.
You have to go back to work now.
I do, yes.
I'll take care of this.
That's not fairly, Webb. I don't...